What an epic upset. Yale over Auburn.
James Jones, one of the best.
Just incredible. This kid, John Poulikitis, had a phenomenal game in this one. 6 3-pointers, tied for the most by an Ivy League player in an NCAA tournament game.
James Jones is a guy that can coach at any level in college basketball. He's a brilliant coach, great teacher, has a great attitude about him, and got a great presence about him. It's amazing to me he's not coaching at the high major level because he's a high major coach and program builder. He's actually a disciple of Jay Wright.
No, nice.
But a terrific
nice.
coach and as well dressed. And by the way,
well
he's as Reese Staples would say, he's a proper man.
He's a proper man. Hey, listen.
But what he's done is not. Remember, they beat Baylor in the NCAA tournament.
Yes, they did. Yep.
Now he's got this win right here. I mean, his teams play to win. They're not afraid of anything. They take care of the basketball. They get a good shot, and they are physical. You know, all that Ivy League stuff, throw that out the window.
Yeah.
They have a physicality to them.
And again, one of the themes, they have experience, right? They have third, fourth-year guys. And let's not forget, Yale got into the tournament on that last-second shot against Brown. Down 6 points in the final 2.5 minutes to win the Ivy League championship.
And James
really
said,
cool.
I spoke to him right after, and he said, this is one. We were just lucky to win this game. And Brown dominated that game.
That's why we love the tournament. Right? And then a heartbreaker for Florida, the 7th seed taking on Colorado. Colorado already playing a game under the books with that first 4 in. This game featuring a ton of points. How about 202 points coming down to the final shot with under 2 seconds to go? We will have the highlight in a matter of moments here. But specifically for the SEC, Seth, I mean, the last 24 hours, my goodness, what an ugly look.
I thought that the SEC was as good a conference as there was in college basketball. They got 8 teams in, competitive all season long, high-level play, extreme athleticism. You thought this league was built for the NCAA tournament. And so far, they've crumbled to the pressure. I can understand Mississippi State, but this is an Auburn team. And let's face it, if they lose this game, it really comes down to their guard play was suspect all season long.
Yep.
If they couldn't make you uncomfortable with their defense and dominate you on the glass, they struggled. They couldn't make Yale uncomfortable. They could not take Yale out of anything they wanted to do, and Yale rebounded the ball in the defensive end, and the backcourt just didn't get it done. And their backcourt all season long was the big Achilles heel, and it became a reality. It's hard to win in the tournament. The other guy's trying to win, too.
There's still time left. By the way, Yale is up to still about 6 seconds or so left. But when you look at Colorado, they had 4 players.
You have a better seat than me,
I know.
That's a good angle.
Don't look, avert your eyes. Colorado had 4 players with 15-plus points in a tournament game. First time in program history. Now they go on to play Marquette. What are your first thoughts?
Eddie Lampton is a low-post scorer. KJ Simpson is an elite offensive player.
Hit the game winner.
Playing in the NBA. I mean, he's dynamic off the bounce. Cody Williams doesn't put up huge numbers, but he's going to be a lottery pick for this basketball team. And then Tristan Da Silva's been there forever. At a 6'8", he's kind of a hybrid forward. They've got a really skilled team. At times they don't defend, but offensively, this is a hard team to play against because they have so many guys that can put it on the floor, make a play, and make a shot.
I want to point out that Kevin had Colorado in his bracket, and he changed it because...
My beautiful wife, Monica, is a Gator. And she gave me the dirtiest look when I had the Colorado advancing the second weekend.
Coach, this was so impressive. What struck you the most?
This is who they are. No, it doesn't matter the opponent. Like when the bracket came out, everyone was complaining about the bracket and everything. I'm talking to Danny Hurley. He goes, I'm only concerned myself with what's in front of us, and that is Stetson. And they prepare for Stetson like they prepare for any other game. The focus, the intensity. Danny uses the line, locked in. They're locked in every day in practice. So they approach each and every game no different than they approach practice. I've never seen them have a bad practice. That's who they are. That's what they do. That's their focus. That's their attention to detail. And that's the standard that Danny sets every single day.
Makes you wonder why more teams don't do that.
Exactly. He's a Hurley. That's how they are at all
There's
times.
no choice.
Right.
If you think his practice is good, you should have seen his dad's.
Every day is game day. UConn, by the way, taking on Northwestern on Sunday. And really impressive here. What does Clemson need to do now as they get ready? And they got Baylor next because Baylor likes to score. I mean, we saw what their defense did specifically against New Mexico, but the Bears like to fill it up.
You know, big picture, Clemson gets that win. That's a win for the ACC. That's a statement of ACC basketball. It really is. I mean, it's really important. You don't just play for your school. You don't just play for the brand on the front. You play for the league that you represent. That's a huge win. What I liked about Clemson today is they sat down in the stands. Like, Clemson has been able to score all season long. P.J. Hall is a tough matchup. Chase Hunter was terrific today, but he's been terrific all season. Ian Shefflin gives him a physicalness, up front to complement P.J. Hall. But what they did on the defensive end, New Mexico is a very good offensive team.
Yeah.
They've got size and length in the backcourt. They're aggressive off the bounce. They play a fast pace. They hold New Mexico to 29 from the field and 13% from the three-point line. Their ability to sit in a stance, compete on the defensive end, contest shots, and limit New Mexico to one shot, that was impressive. Now the challenge is going to be Baylor.
Right, because New Mexico hits just 3 of 23 threes against Clemson's D. Baylor today, 16 made threes.
And they got some bad dudes. I mean, like Baylor is no joke.
No.
Ray J. Dennis runs the show. Jacoby Walter is a big-time lottery pick. This will be a big-time game. If Clemson brings their defense, Baylor struggles defensively too.